And welcome back to more Sonic Unleashed. Last time we restored the first piece of the planet, met like 4 recurring, characters, and now we're going to head to our next, location. So here we have a bit of a split in the path. We can either do Subgonia at night, or we could do Holoska in the day. We haven't had a daytime level in a while, so I'm going to opt to go to Holoska for now. By the way, I should mention that even though Tails told us to go see Professor Pickle, I'm pretty sure that's completely optional and you can just go everywhere on your own. Phew, we made it to the town in one piece. That last time was scary. Wentos, you're nuts. Why you gotta be so afraid, eh? Why run? Sorry, next time I'll try harder. Eep, another stranger. What do I do now? Take a good look. We met this guy before. He had talked to us, eh? But I can't. I'm not good at... I'm so sorry. Where are you going? Wait up for me, eh? I'm sensing a pattern here. But yes, this is Holoska. One move I haven't really brought attention to yet is if you double tap circle or B, you do a little spin kick. It's not super helpful in normal gameplay. It's actually not bad in these little towns, because sliding isn't the easiest attack to pull off. So when destroying like objects to collect medals, the kick is actually pretty helpful. So, yeah, that's it for the hub. Let's head to the next area. Again, I never minded the hubs in... Okay, that looks important. I never minded the hubs in Sonic Adventure. I do mind the hubs in Sonic 06 because they're too long. Hefty shoes made of steel. The spikes on the soles make them even more devastating. Hey, you can stomp now. Press the B button when you're in midair to zoom down for a stomp. You can flatten things like enemies or whatever else you land on. If I'm not mistaken, I may be misremembering, but I want to say on the Wii and PS2 versions you have the stomp by default, but I might be misremembering. It's been like, 12 years, so don't quote me on that, but I could have sworn you start with it in that version. Either way, we have it now. And here's our next entrance stage. This requires Sun Metal level 2, which luckily we have. Cool Edge Act 1.
Here we go!
To continue my thought from before all that all of the interruptions, I was just gonna add that, I missed Sun Metal. I was just gonna add that I find these hubs very inoffensive, compared to like 06, and even in comparison to Adventure, where like, I almost said City Escape. Station Square and, Mystic Ruins aren't terrible with certain characters. They are terrible with other characters. Big the Cat, Amy Rose, and Omega. I just did that same loop. Omega all have the same kind of issue with, why do I keep doing that? I keep going for the rainbow rings, but I keep forgetting there's actually a launcher there. By the way, you can actually push X on the launcher. It doesn't help you in a lot of cases, but you can do that. And there are some cases where it does help you to do the opposite input from what it says to do. I keep getting sidetracked. I was gonna say, yeah, these hubs are so tiny that it's hard to, like, get lost in them. They don't take that much time to explore, so I really don't mind the inclusion of them. On the Wii version, PS2 version, they're completely absent. That was way too close. You have really strong ice physics in this level. So I definitely feel like this is one of the more thrilling levels in some ways, and one of the more frustrating levels in other ways. It's kind of linear, I feel, compared to some of the other stages. It's just kind of a thrill ride, which is fine, but it's also a bit tricky because you're having to fight ice physics constantly. So here we want to jump with good timing. I did not have good timing. Don't worry, we have a second chance here to redeem ourselves for that. I'm not boosting on purpose, so I can actually time this. There we go. I'm actually not sure. Yeah, you can't boost here. Never mind. I don't even remember what I was talking about. So many things are, like, distracting me from my actual topic I wanted to address. Oh yeah, this level is very fun. I feel like it's more fun on repeat playthroughs because it's so fast. That's really easy to get thrown off. Like that. That was almost a disaster. I like how you can do that. If you fall off the top path, you can still run on the water. Sometimes you can hit a wall though and immediately plummet, so luckily that didn't happen. I also saw a moon medal I missed. I know I'm pointing out every medal I passed up, or a lot of medals I passed up, and it's partly because I need to kind of make a mental note of easy medals to get, in case I need to farm for them later. I'm hoping I won't have to, but it might happen. So finally using the stomp move that we had to get to enter the level, despite that we don't actually use it a ton here. So here was a case where we actually pushed A instead of X to get a bonus. Here you hold back to avoid the spikes. So the Eggman springs kind of just bounce you backwards, sort of like a trap spring, but they, in this level, aren't too threatening. They kind of ease into making them more dangerous over time. And we should be getting close to the end, actually. This isn't a long level. Again, a lot of Sonic levels feel very short. Also, that ramp kills me a lot. I sometimes miss the ramp. Or often miss the ramp, I should say. So here we want to keep an eye out for a videotape, but I missed it because I didn't hit the ramp right. But at least we got the moon medal, or I missed that too. Thanks, game. Didn't have the right angle, I suppose. So yeah, there's a couple medals we can go back for. Also, this is one of the first main Sonic games that make it so you don't lose all your rings when you get hit by an enemy, or take damage. We saw 300 rings by taking damage a little bit earlier. I missed the really easy medals, that's really weird. I just had the wrong angle going off the ramps.
How's that?
We took our time, we got a B rank. Again, there's a few easy medals we can go for if we need to, so that's good to know. Gaia Key Day, a key to the Temple of Gaia in Holoska, doesn't seem to work by itself, so we need to find a matching key to go with it.
Sonic!
It doesn't look like there's anywhere left we can go. Let's go back and talk to the Professor, Sonic. We're probably not gonna talk to the Professor, we don't need to. Again, he mostly is there to give you hints, I'm pretty sure. But I kind of know where I'm going at this point in the game.
Oh, Sonic! I've been looking for you forever!
Hey, let me go.
You're crazy if you think you can get away from Amy Rose and... Who are you? Oh my gosh, I am so sorry! I just completely mistook you for someone else! That is so strange. I could have sworn it was him. Anyway, I'm really sorry. See you later!
Well, that was weird. How come that girl didn't know you were you, Sonic? I mean, I guess you are kinda, you know, and, these guys. Oh, I mean, don't worry. Hey, You only look really scary, Sonic. Inside, you're the same as ever. I guarantee it, okay? Sonic, cheer up. Chocolate. Want some chocolate?
Cheer up, Sonic. Don't let it get to you. Come on, let's go tell the professor that a part of the world is back. Oh, well, look who it is. Phew, I can't believe we ran all this way. Mentos, you got to get over this, eh? We never gonna sell a thing. But how? You again? We sure do run into each other a lot, eh? I call it a fate. Now talking to my friend, Wentos here. Hello, my name is Wentos. This here is Chow. He's my friend. Ah, Wentos, you finally got out of your name. Bravo. Chow, I did it. That's so good for today. Grazie, my blue friend. See you around, eh? Maybe one of these days they'll actually sell us something. So I gave it some thought while waiting for the cutscene, and I think I actually am gonna go see Professor Pickle because I need to show off a mechanic. Welcome, valued customer. Welcome. We've got it all here at Joseph's. Cool. So at shops, you can buy things like food that can give you experience and also make chip like you if you give them sweets. A bookshelf, a TV, a gramophone. So these are the gallery, the cutscene viewer, and the sound test, respectively. But there's also these up here that are special souvenirs. We are gonna buy a few of these to show off something. Each location has their own souvenirs and different food. Thanks a million. So we can now go to see Professor Pickle. Oh wait, we actually do have to talk to him. The entrance is locked off. I actually didn't know that.
Sonic?
With part of the planet restored, I've been able to locate 2 temples. According to the Gaia manuscripts, there is a temple here in Spagonia. Who would have imagined one was hiding so close? The second location is Holoska, my boy. Oh, so you've already been to Holoska, have you? Oh, I see. Couldn't get inside the temple, Well, no matter. You can start by looking into the Spagonia site. Well then, do you have any further questions? It's about souvenirs. Yes, and how can I help you with souvenirs? Why, thank you. Let me give you a little hint in return for your trouble. Care for a pointer on how to ace those daylight stages, my boy? Reach the goal ASAP, even if that means ignoring foes on the way. I should think racing by at breakneck speed should be right up your alley. Why, thank you. Let me give you a little hint in return for your trouble. There are times when you need to push blocks or boulders, I'd imagine. Holding the dash button will get the job done faster. Old news, was it? Why, thank you. Surely you've met Sichio from the Spagonian General Store, Well, hearing his woes, it seems he, Ida, the jeweler, and Chef Gigi all share a very interesting connection. I won't spoil the surprise for you. Ah, I'd almost forgotten. I have a small gift for you, my boy. Here, take this. It's a sun medal. Not that you should feel obligated, but I'm very much looking forward to your next souvenir. Yes, and how can I help you with souvenirs? That's all for now. Do you have any further questions? Nope, I'm good. I'm sure you'll have the planet back in one piece in no time at this rate. Sonic, I expect great things from you, my boy. So, giving him souvenirs gets you more items for the gallery and such, and also occasionally medals. And yes, it is time to exit the lab. Alright, so our next stop is Spagonia. Yeah, they just literally lock you out of it until you talk to Professor Pickle. Did not know that. So, over here, in Spagonia, we have a few things worth noting. We have these switches that we can punch to activate, to access a little bit of a little bonus area. There are a lot of little secret, sections to levels, but this particular bonus area goes to a little level icon with two tails. I wonder what that is. That allows you to play, the Tornado Defense, Act 1. Act 1, very much spoiling that there's obviously an Act 2. Outside of that, there isn't a ton to see as the Werehog, in this particular hub. It's a very Sonic-centric hub area, I find. So we are gonna hop into Rooftop Run Act 1. So, Spagonia, I feel like I've actually forgotten to mention some of the inspirations of levels. People suspect Apatos is based on Greece, based on the, you know, the overall design of the world. This is obviously, like, kind of a hybrid of a bunch of, like, European countries, I feel. I feel like it has a lot of Spain, you know, Spagonia. I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like some of the accordion music kind of gives me an Italian vibe. So yeah, I feel like it's kind of supposed to represent multiple European countries. Missouri, that obviously is Africa, and Holoska is, just like the Antarctic if we're going by continents. But yeah, in Japan, this game was called Sonic World Adventure, because you go on a world adventure. And not because they were trying to cash in on Adventure 1 and 2. You know, it's stylistically very different. I feel like, you know, the name is designed to evoke a sense of similarity without, you know, it directly being, you know, labeled Adventure 3. In fact, I actually consider Adventure 3 to be, Sonic 06 because of stylistically that being closer than this, which is very much its own thing. Gotta climb up here. I feel like we're not gonna actually accomplish much of Rooftop Run Night in this particular part. So one move I haven't shown off is, you can do this. And even, use two enemies and kind of whack them into each other if you want. Like this. It's surprisingly brutal combat for a Sonic game. And yeah, here's a section with a fixed camera, so it'd be nice to get a better view of the action, to, you know, be able to see what I'm doing, but you can't. You can't really move the camera at all in a lot of segments, which is an issue I do find periodically can be a bit frustrating. Yeah, as the name implies, we're just kind of running across the rooftops. Looks like there is a collectible over here, so we're gonna grab this really quickly, and, I think, it looks like there's enemies down there, so we are going to save that for later. So with that being said, we're hopefully gonna finish up this level in the next part. I don't guarantee anything because of how long these stages are, but thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Sonic Unleashed.